We haven't spoken since the whole Petr Yan Aljamain Sterling thing. I just wanted to get sort of your take on what unfolded and sort of the backlash that's happened after that. Like, as a fellow bantamweight and someone who's fought Aljo, what did you think of the whole situation?
I thought, well, I was kind of watching the fight just from a strategic standpoint, understanding that these are two guys that I'm probably going to fight again. So I watched it with that point of view. Um, I thought that they both showed a lot of things that I think I can really take advantage of when I go to fight them. So that was kind of number one. As far as the fight kind of in general, I thought it kind of just had like a little bit of an awkward feel to it. I don't really necessarily know why, but it wasn't like a smooth, type of championship fight that I feel like you're kind of used to seeing. It didn't feel like that to me. And then the way that it ended was just kind of, really silly. Like, you definitely can't just flagrantly knee someone in the face like that and, you know, get your belt. So I thought the whole thing was just really awkward. I thought the way that it ended was awkward. I think that the way Sterling's handling it is really awkward, and I think I'm really excited to fight both of those guys in the future and take that thing for myself.
Do you think this whole thing could have been avoided if they just made the title vacant? Because Jan did something wrong, clearly. I mean, it was an illegal knee. Aljo, it's not his fault he took the knee. And then, people are accusing him of acting and all this other stuff or whatever. And I know obviously didn't help after the fact when, he's taking photos with the belt. Obviously, you're going to get fans against you. But do you feel like this whole thing could have been avoided in those situations where, let's say someone does something wrong in the case of Jan, the title's vacant, kind of like when Davison Figueroa missed weight against Benavidez, they made the title vacant. Do you think that would have solved things or like make things less awkward, kind of like in your wording there?
Yeah, I think it would make them a little less awkward, I guess. That's a good way to phrase that question. I think it definitely would make things less awkward. At the same time, though, we have to operate inside of this rule set in MMA, and if you're gonna, operate outside of that rule set, it's kind of considered, uh, just illegal stuff. Like you're not allowed to do certain things, and if you're going to do the certain things, then they should come with some heavy consequences. And Jan's heavy consequence that he got to lose the world title that he worked really hard to gain, and that's kind of what he gets for not thinking, or maybe he was thinking and it was really flagrant. I don't know. But yeah, man, I mean, everything you get a consequence for your bad decisions, and that was a bad decision.
Let's kick it off, jab, cross to the beat, beating you MMA, heat is the main course of the feast. Lynch on sports, the force, he's got his ears to the streets. Uppercutting with knowledge, shaking the brain with breakdowns of the game with that original flow. Head kicks with the pros, picks at the fights or anything in the mix.